Christy, and I'm here with vlog number 3 on my braces, and today we're going to talk products. When I got my braces, my oral care routine changed a little bit in terms of the number of times a day I take care of my teeth and the products I use. One of the first things that changed was my toothbrush. I used to use a spin brush, and I really liked it. I thought it did a great job of getting my teeth clean. But my orthodontist said that the spinning head on it could get caught in my brackets, and he recommended going to something that just had a vibrating head. And he gave me a Philips Sonicare toothbrush, and just the head vibrates, and I think it does just as well of a job of keeping my teeth clean as my spin brush did. And I think that after I'm done with my braces, I'm going to stick with this toothbrush. So to brush my teeth, all I do is I put toothpaste on there, and I go over all of my teeth once really quick with the toothpaste just to get an even coating on my teeth. I found at first that if I just started on one side of my mouth, I used all the toothpaste on that side and the other side was less foamy, and I didn't like that. So once I get the toothpaste spread all over my teeth with the toothbrush, then I go in up underneath the wire. On the top I angle up to get underneath the wire, and I brush all around. Then I do the bottom, angling it down to get under the wire. Then I go along the gum line on the bottom and on the top. Then I do the part of my teeth that I actually chew on, the contact part. And then I do the insides of my teeth, and then brushing is done. Then I've always used Crest Pro Health mouthwash. I really like it, but I did change it just a little bit. I never bought the one that specifically said with fluoride, and my orthodontist recommended this because you're more prone to cavities when you have braces. So I just switched over to this one, which it still tastes the same, still feels the same. It just has the fluoride in it, so I'm protecting my teeth a little bit better. As far as toothpaste goes, I've never been much of a toothpaste snob as long as it tastes good and it has whitening. And my orthodontist said it's okay to still use whitening toothpaste. It won't cause any discoloration when I get the brackets taken off, which I was thankful for because I feel like my teeth get a little dingy if I don't use something with whitening. I still use my Glide Pro Health dental floss. This dental floss is a flat floss, so it gets in between tight contacts. And as you know from my previous videos, I have crowding in the front of my mouth. So this one has always been good to me. I've always been able to get it in between my teeth without breaking. So I'm sticking with this one. But sticking with the traditional floss means I have to use something to get it underneath the wire. So I use threaders. And the threaders, I didn't know how to use these at first. At first I thought you stick them in at the gum line between your teeth and pull it through. That's wrong. They just go underneath the wire. You thread the floss through the little opening piece like a thread and needle. And then you pull that down underneath the wire. Use just the floss to floss up in between your teeth like you normally would and move on to the next one. A quick tip with this, if you've never seen anybody use it, when you're doing the top, go in from the top of the wire and down so it doesn't get caught underneath your lip, and do the opposite on the bottom. I also use Dentec Easy Brushes to get food out from underneath the wire and around the brackets whenever I'm eating. And I buy the kind for tight contacts because, again, I have the crowding. And they have a little cap on them, which is great for in my purse, and it just has a little brush on there. And I just go in between the brackets, underneath the wire, between my teeth, around the brackets, around the gum line, and fish anything out that's caught from eating. To keep my lips moist, because they do dry out quite a bit, I still use my Nivea lip balm. This is a Kiss of Mint and Mineral. I like specifically this flavor of it because it's not super moist and glossy. It's just really smooth and moisturizing. This one's my favorite. And everywhere I go, I always have a compact mirror so that I can use my compact mirror to fish anything out that I have been eating. And that's my the oral care products that I use. For my daily oral care routine, in the morning I brush and I rinse after breakfast. And then after lunch, I just brush. After dinner, which is close to bedtime, I floss, brush, and rinse. And then throughout the day, any snacking I do, I just use my little brush and my mirror to fish out anything that's in there, and I rinse my mouth out with water. And that's what my day looks like. At work, I just keep a bag in my desk, and in this bag, I have a manual toothbrush, which I don't like manual toothbrushes, but for work, this works well, so I don't have to carry my electric one to and from. I carry a small tube of toothpaste, and this one, Crest Pro Health Advance. Again, I don't care as long as it's whitening and it tastes good. And then I have a few of the brushes in my bag, and I keep a few in there because if I'm in the bathroom and I drop one on the floor, I'm not about to rinse it off and use it, so there's a backup in there if I need it. And that's what I also have the little flossy picks that just go in at the gum line, so if there's any food caught in between my teeth, I can use that instead of carrying threaders and dental floss to school. In my purse, I carry a tube of toothpaste, and this one is Colgate Cavity Protection, and a small travel toothbrush, and a few of the little dental brushes. And I have those in there just in case I have food caught in my teeth. When I go out with friends or eat out at any time, I don't brush my teeth after I'm eating when I'm in public. I've tried it a couple of times and I felt super awkward being in a public bathroom with other people in there brushing my teeth. So what I do now is I'll just go into the restroom at the restaurant. I'll go into one of the stalls so I have privacy. I'll use my mirror. I'll use my brush. I'll get out whatever I can, and then I just go back to the table, and while people are talking, I just discreetly swish my mouth out with water, swallow it, and then I'm good to go until I get home and I can brush. I used to carry wax around every place that I went. If I feel like I'm starting to get a sore spot, I might throw it in my purse or my bag just to have it with me just in case, but for the most part, this just stays at home. When I first started trying to figure out what my oral care routine was going to look like, I went out and I bought almost everything that people recommended except for the water pick. I didn't get a water pick, and I feel like I'm doing a great job with the floss, and I don't have a lot of counter space in the bathroom, so I'm just going to stick with what I have been using. So the only product that didn't work for me was the Super Floss, and I bought this because I saw other YouTubers had bought it, tried it, liked it, and I wanted to give it a try too. The Super Floss has a plasticky end that you put underneath your wire, and then you use the rest of it to floss up between your teeth. And I didn't like it because it's really thick, and with the tight contacts, I have a hard time getting it in between my teeth. So for me, this isn't working right now. I'm going to keep it in my medicine cabinet, so when my teeth get straighter and those contacts aren't as tight, perhaps this will work a little bit better for me. Well, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, please post them down below in the comments section. And as always, life's an adventure. Go out and find one. And if you haven't had braces yet and you're thinking about it, go ahead and do it. I'll support you, you can support me, and we'll just support each other in this amazing journey that's going to last a lifetime. Thanks. Bye.